Hell. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Yeah, you can. So the guys on YouTube can hear me. The guys on Mixer should be able to hear me. And you'll be getting added in now. So those requesting to be in the game will be getting added in right now. So hold fire, hold fire. I do apologise for the delay. I've been very busy eating Pringles. I do apologise to everyone for the delay this evening. We're going to go live again though. On this evening, I believe it was a Rally Spec VW Beetle limited edition, which is pretty chaotic. So that will be available in my Instagram stories until midnight. So the link is there. I'll try and ping the link in both the YouTube chat and also the Mixer chat as well. But I'm just adding you guys in now. So I'm doing my very best. I'm launching as many of you as possible, as quickly as possible into the game. There is a cap of, I think, 12 people specified by Forza. So I can't add in any more than 12 at a time. But what we will do is potentially swap things over halfway through to get as many people in as possible. Those requesting to be added are being added in now, so you might well see that you're being thrown in the pot now. What we're going to do then, we're going to drive around, we're going to get some shots of the VW social media channels. Some of you will have seen over the past couple of weeks those shots being used on the VW social media channels, featuring you guys in the game with your choice of car, your choice of spec. I must stress at this point, it is VW only. If you rock up in anything other than a VW, you'll be booted out swiftly. So you will be booted. I don't want to do any booting. But you have to have a VW, and that's the only rule. So I'm looking forward to seeing your choice of specs, your choice of models. We had an eclectic mix last weekend. Here we go, just adding in a couple more people. It's a little bit fiddly on Forza actually to rapid fire add people in, so it's all got to be done individually, which is all a bit of a faff. So we're just waiting. Pringles are hell, to be fair. Who's tried the pulled pork flavoured versions? They're mayhem. They taste like the other ones, to be fair. Nothing burger about them. Right then, you lot. So the car that I have rocked up in, that is the free exclusive car this week. As I say, the link is in my Instagram stories. That's an Audi TT. You're banned, mate. Get out. Change your car for a VW, or you're out. Same group, but not correct. That's the first time in 3 weeks that's actually happened. Someone's a Beetle. Good. Good work. And that has actually got the same engine as my Porsche 912. Believe it or not. 1.6 4-cylinder, I think, with about 90 brake horsepower in my 912. I think it's slightly less than the Beetle, but they sound exactly the same. And that engine obviously was used in the 356 as well. I think are we in the middle of booting someone out? What happens here? No, we're adding someone else in. So Finley has been thrown in the mix. This week's gift is a 2014 GRC Beetle, not the 2017, so I've got the slightly updated one here. I do apologise. Very good spot. We have a VW... Is that... Corrado? Scirocco? I confuse myself sometimes. Is that Scirocco? Yeah. Right, who else is in? Good stuff. We've got another VW there as well. At least some people are listening to my drivel. That's good. I was going to say, this is the first time in 3 weeks that someone's actually rocked up, not in a VW. It's been all quite easy so far. Good bunch. So whilst we're driving around them, we're going to go to different location spots. We're going to get some pictures there. There's an in-game photographer for VW that's going to be capturing images and videos from the hoon around. But also, I want you guys to fire questions at me over on YouTube and Mixer, and I'm going to try and multitask and answer the questions as best I can whilst hooning about. Ask me anything. Right, we'll go off to the first location, so follow me. Try not to crash as much as I do. And this is the first race that we've actually got during winter as well. So for those joining in now, wanting to be added in, you'll actually get added in about halfway through. We're going to go for a new group. Follow, follow. So I'm just trying to see what cars we've got. I'm too busy hooning at the moment. Just trying to see what cars we've got in the mix this week. We've got a Mark 5 there, causing carnage. No, it's a Mark 4. Can't count. Who have we got then? We've got Mark 4 Golf up ahead. No, we've got an IDR, blacked out IDR. That's sick. Well done, whoever got in the pot with that one. So the IDR was actually the first car on the first week that we actually gave away for free. So everyone that put their gamer tag in via the special link that I've shared on my social platforms, which is still up, everyone got sent an IDR in the coming days after that. Apparently it's spring, not winter, according to someone in the mixer chat. I do apologise, Sharky. I'm so sorry for that. me and my season, silly me. Very busy rear-ending a Defender over here. Right, so I might grab the YouTube chat as well. I can hear someone laughing in the background. Whoever it is that's like I can hear. Oh, someone's in a Mark 1 Golf, Cash. So whoever it is I can hear in the background, other people can't hear you. So if you fire stuff at me, I can't really reply because other people can't hear what I'm saying. And it's going to sound even more like I'm talking to myself. But by all means, do interject. I'll try and reply to your questions. The question is the answer. The guy in the Mark 1 Golf is causing havoc driving around backwards. We have got a Mark 7 Golf R there in the mix as well. Lap is blue, I believe. Lovely stuff. So I'm just going to the first location now. By those saying they joined in via the Roadster app, thank you very much for getting in the pot there. It is completely random when it gets to the point of adding people in on this, so I do apologise if we didn't make it through onto this round. Right, we're going to start doing some questions. Sharky is saying he got the IDR off my story. Yeah, there's a free IDR floating around the first week, so big shout to those that are here first week and they're still here. Someone saying Mini Club and JCW, do we like them? No, they're not a VW, so I hate them. No, it's cool. Cool car if you need some space. I guess so. I would go for a Golf R Estate though, perfect, personally. That is really a car that can do everything. It's obviously four-wheel drive as well. Let's have a little look at the YouTube comments. What's going on? Someone's asking how my day was. That's a lovely question. Thank you. Thanks for taking interest in my day. Nugget 971 or 271. Here we go. Right. My day's been lovely actually. I woke up with crisps annoying the hell out of me. I've done some editing. Watch Talk's coming back to the channel tomorrow night with BOTV. You can win a Rolex Daytona, which is very exciting. And I have bought a new Rolex, which is exceedingly exciting stuff. And that is going to be in a video tomorrow night. Will there be another one next week? Yes, there will. There'll be another one of these next week, so do not fear. If you did not get involved this evening, you didn't get to muck in with your choice of car and be featured on the VW socials. There is another chance, obviously, this evening because we're going to go mix things up and get a new group in halfway through this. So we're going to go to a couple of beauty spots, should we call them? And then we're going to mix it up and get another group in this evening. But there will be another one next week at 8 PM, I believe, on Sunday. Do stay tuned to my socials for when it's going to be. When's Pizza the Sausage Dog coming? There's a comment from Mixer. I'm not getting another dog anytime soon. Crisps is causing havoc. He went through a phase that is really good, but he's just being a complete wally again. I think he's a hormonal little teenager now, so he's just a complete pain. Is Crisps driving tonight? No, if he was driving, he'd be doing a better job of it than me. I'm awful. How is Crisps doing with the heat at the moment? And if you're tuning in, you don't know who I am, and you don't know who Crisps is, I have a French Bulldog called Crisps. I like Crisps, so I thought I would name my dog Crisps. I don't know. I was allowed to name him, so I ran with it. How is he coping in the heat? Well, we keep him out of the heat. We make sure we are chilling in the sunshine anyway, that he's got somewhere in the shade. We bring water with us wherever we go. We give him a little cool down. We keep quite a keen eye on him, and we don't take him out for that long. So I says, TGE lad, how are you? I'm good, thanks. Love the live stream. Was lucky enough to snap up a pair of Travis Scott Cactus the other day. Did you get a pair? Yes, I did. Travis Scott Cactus 270s are hell. Those that got them off Pro Chief Notify are winning the game. Right, we have arrived at our first beauty spot. Some sort of castle. Bamberg Castle. I thought that said Burger Castle. I've got burgers on my mind. I might get a KFC vegan burger this evening, actually, everyone. Yeah, that's alright. Oh, we've got a 7.5 Golf R police car there. Mayhem. Good work. Or is that a 7? The lights look like there might be 7 at the back. Who knows? It looks like it's been wide arched as well. Good work, whoever that is. Good work, good work. David is asking, have I fitted my new gear knob on the 912? I haven't yet. I gave it a go the other day, and the original gear knob wasn't coming off. So apparently I'm supposed to get a 15mm spanner underneath the gear knob and smash it upwards, which felt a little bit silly to me. Felt like I was going to break something, so I panicked and given up for the time being. But I'll be back with my tools. Apparently you can get cool coats for dogs that keep them cool. Did I get the chunky Ben & Jerry's? Yes, I did, and my manager as well. Whoever that is in the Mark 1 Golf, you are hell. Please behave yourselves. Right, what we're going to do now, we're going to line up nicely. That's the aim anyway, so please do line up very, very nicely. And there's an in-game photographer for VW who's going to be getting as nice a snap as possible of all of us guys lined up here at Burger Castle, I'm going to name it now. It's very good parking, actually. Very good parking indeed. I'm just a good opportunity to see what cars have come out this evening. We're a lot more Beetle themed this evening than we've been in previous weeks. This is good work. I'm a big fan of the Beetle. Obviously, my 912 is the heart of it is basically a Beetle engine. It's the 1.6 4-cylinder, unlike the 911, which is the 6-cylinder. That engine actually went from the 356 into the 912. And it was the gap, basically kind of a stepping stone between the 356 and the 911. Anyway, I'm a nerdy Porsche guy, but Porsche and VW in the early days were intrinsically linked. When am I bringing Gordon back? Gordon being Archie's dad, he may well be back soon. He may well be back soon. I don't know at this point. I wouldn't like to promise anything on Gordon's behalf at this point. He's a very busy man. Stephen Glancy is asking, is the 912 a lot to insure? That as a comment over on my YouTube channel. No, it's really cheap. Being a classic car, it's not worth a huge amount anyway, and it can only do about 40 miles an hour. It's so slow, so no, it's not a lot to insure. It's classic car insurance pretty much. But the guys on at First Point have sorted that out, and it's kind of just part of the fleet really. It's just been thrown into that. Bob Steve is asking, how can I join in? So there will be a chance to get involved possibly halfway through this. We will mix up the group, but Forza impose limits on how many people can join one of these mobs at a time. So we're at maximum mob capacity at the moment, and then we'll mix things up and we'll get people in. That is a very nice Mark 7.5 Golf R there, wide arch police car. I'm a big fan of that with the split wheels. Good work, Lewis. Lewis, good stuff. My eyesight's appalling, so I can't actually read the names properly. Someone said Real Aardvark is watching me. That's good stuff. I like Aardvarks. Aardvarks are cash. What is my favourite SUV besides the Range Rover? Obviously the Touareg is a very good bet, but I do like the BMW X5M competition as well. Someone's asking me, will I put diamonds all over my new Rolex? No. Is my 458 still available? I've got someone going through the funding process again on my 458 Spider at DMB Collection. I've had a couple of people being declined on the finance so far, so I've had people trying to buy it, but they've not met the credit test. Oh god, it's been a complete nightmare. Lenders are being hell at the moment. Where on earth can a 24-year-old get insured on an M4 M140i? First and foremost, you need a Golf R, lad. Try First Point UK. I use them for all my cars. What is my favourite VW of all time, Tom? Now that is a very good question, but it's going to have to be the Mark 1 Golf GTI. The birth of an icon with the tartan seats and whatnot. Are these every Sunday? Jason is saying on the YouTube comments. They are, yeah. Every Sunday, 8. I think it's going next week may well be the last one. So you are looking at the penultimate live stream right now. What was going on? Those guys in the game all parked up very nicely and patiently. No one's misbehaving. I'm amazed. We're just getting some pictures now, and then we're going to head to the next location. Someone's saying VW Scirocco R or Audi S3. Scirocco R, I think, has got slightly more aggressive styling, and they're a little bit rarer as well. Obviously, it's not Quattro, I don't think. Oh, goodness me. Chris kept me up. It's not Quattro, so it's probably going to be a bit more of a laugh. So Scirocco are... Someone's saying, do I watch car rebuild channels? No, I don't. I don't really watch YouTube, to be fair, but I probably should start watching some car rebuild channels to warm me up for my 912. Right, we're heading off to the next location then. They're still in the game. Do I have an Aquanaut and a Nautilus Patek in the collection? Yeah, they're all in the bank vault, so they don't really come out that much, but yes, there's some knocking around. Stephen Glancy is saying he's in the process of building a Porsche Boxster 986 3.2. Should be up and running this month. That is a sick car, really, really cool. Yeah, the 986 is cool, it's where the Boxster started. Someone's asking, would I ever get a Porsche 345? No. Someone's saying, Tom, you need a Lambo in your collection. I've had 3, 4. I don't plan on getting any others. I'm done with it now. Sean is saying he's done nearly £10,000 in sales through Crep Cheap Notify this month. He still can't quite afford the 458 yet. The 458 will be about 15 grand deposit and about £1,000 a month. So you're on your way there, lad. You're on your way. Those asking how do they join in, you'll be added in at the halfway point. So I believe we've got one more beauty spot to get to. Get another cracking load of shots from the in-game photographer for VW, and then we're going to mix things up. Very civilised driving, a very civilised group this week. Well done, guys. Apart from the guy in the Golf R. He's causing hell up front. Sean Hughes is asking over on YouTube, would I ever own a Pagani Zonda? I love them, but I don't think I'd ever spend millions of pounds on one. Maybe one day, you know. Rather hit the big time. Woo! What's my opinion on the 986 Boxster? I love it. How's Crisps coping during the lockdown? Crisps has actually got separation anxiety now. So he's not coping that well. He spent 24/7 with myself and my girlfriend, so he's actually just being a complete pain in the backside these days. He was very well trained, and now he's just gone to hell. Silly boy, silly boy. He's not actually here this evening. He's out and about. Oh God, otherwise he'd be chewing the controller. Someone's asking me Porsche Cayenne. What's my thoughts? Never really done it for me, really. Porsche Cayenne, but I'm sure it's great. But I've got no interest. No interest in it whatsoever. What's the best Netflix series recently? I've been watching Money Heist over on Netflix. It's really badly dubbed, but I've been hooked on it. I've now finished it all up until the current point. So if you're sat watching Netflix and you've completed everything, try Money Heist. It is terrible. The first series is better than the second series. The second series, they're just milking it now. Yes. Tim Carter is saying your E93 is sick. I have the Santorini Blue M3. Mine is a long-term keeper. Also, big up to those who've got the V8 M3. Absolutely love it. Good work, Tim. Santorini Blue is very, very rare. James McCarthy is asking on YouTube, what is the biggest payment you have to make per month on one of your cars? I'm going to do a video on this about my Carrera GT, but my Carrera GT is £4.5 grand a month, which is pretty aggressive. So now you probably understand why I churn quite so much. But without the churning, there would be no Carrera GT. So appreciate all your support on that. But yeah, that's the biggest payment. Then the Pista is £3,300 a month. Someone is asking, my girlfriend wants us to get a Frenchie, but I'm not sure. What's your thoughts? I love how this is just turning into a dog review. What I would say is, just rescue if you can. Look on a rescue site first and foremost. There's so many puppies that need homes. You don't have to go and buy one off Gumtree, so look to rescue before anything else. I was given Crisps, I didn't buy him. I don't think I'd ever buy a dog. I don't have anything against people that buy dogs, but I'd always try and rescue a dog if possible. Give a little woofer a nice home, because if they're in a shelter, then they're only allowed in there a certain amount of time before they get put down, which a lot of people don't realise. Or give an older dog a home. Anywho, Callum's Cars is asking, where can we find the photos from these shoots? You can find them on the VW social medias and across my channels as well. So we're going to go and park in a water feature now. The last time we tried this, there was total hell. People could not be trusted. There was people flying off the edge of the waterfall and whatnot. So we're going to line up nicely. A couple are already doing it up the end. Here we go. Would say follow my lead, but I'll probably crash off the edge. Someone's saying, how much do I pay monthly roughly for all my cars? I think with insurance and all the monthly costs on the cars and the storage and the tax, it's about 20 grand a month for all the cars. Pretty revolting. Guys, can you just behave out here? I'm going to nudge you off, sod it. See you later, mate. Sorry about that. I couldn't help myself. I do apologise for that. Someone's asking on the Mixer comments, have I watched Afterlife on Netflix? Yes, I watched Series 1 of Afterlife as soon as it came out, and obviously Series 2 has just come out. Sick. Afterlife 2 is really, really good. Watch Afterlife 1 first, though. I really rate it. I love Ricky Gervais anyway. I was going to say Licky Gervais. It's probably a character on some corner of the internet somewhere. But yeah, huge Ricky fan, so love that. Turbo Transport's in the comments on YouTube. Or hoi hoi. Hello, mate. What's going on? Can we get JE playing some Forza soon? Is a question over on YouTube. We can try, but I don't know if he's got the attention spans. He'd be climbing out the window before the game even started, probably. Someone was saying I should have more subs than Archie. Oh, I don't know about that. Archie's content's sick. Jude the Bomb is saying he bought his first car today, sorry, and the dream is an SLS one day. Lovely stuff. SLS is cash. I don't know, someone's saying, Kenzo, saying, I don't know if you can give your opinion about it, but have you seen what's happening with Parker from Vehicle Virgins? Parker and I talk a fair bit. He, like most people, have been through some tough times. We're not all at our best all of the time. I don't think people appreciate the kind of distress that does come with being hounded on the internet 24/7, like he is. So yeah, I think we should cut him some slack. I think he's alright though. He's alright now. Have I watched Blood and Water on Netflix? I haven't. Is it good? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. For those wanting the free car, then get over to Mixer. The link is on Mixer as well. And if you're already on Mixer, then the link is in there to click on. All you've got to do is put your gamer tag in, and that is that. No email address, no phone number, no date of birth, no strand of hair. Literally just your gamer tag, and you get the free car. Sean Beatty is saying, sorry if this is too personal. I haven't read this yet. I'm just reading it as I go along. How much was you bringing in with the city job and business? Oh no, that's not too personal. He was asking me how much was I earning with the city job and my businesses when I took on the M3 lease all those years ago. The M3 was about £500 a month back in 2013, and I was probably earning maybe £2 a month then, something like that. That was before LD&M properly kicked off, I think. So yeah, it quickly took off, but at the point at which I ordered the car, I was probably earning that £2 a month. I don't mind saying that now. That's in the past. Right then, yes, on the Scirocco TGTV number plate. That's cash. That is cash. Good work, lads. Yes, I'm really enjoying the TGTV number plates. Well done, well done. Good work. Lovely attention to detail there. One actually says hi TGTV, which I very much enjoy. Hi to you, sir. Photon Nitron. The Scirocco there. Good work, sir. Have I disowned Mixer comments? I haven't, mate, but I can only see 2 at a time, so chill your bean. Chill your bean, sir. Would I get a Brabus? No. What's my city job? Which law school did I go to? I went to Bristol Law School, actually. Mr. Khan, you're being quite incessant on, on the YouTube comments. You asked me the same thing 4 times. I'm purely out of principle. I'm probably going to ignore you now. Sorry, lad. Someone's asked. You don't ask what someone's earning currently. It's bad manners. Drive line time. I do apologise. If you click off the game, it should change the spring events. Matty Moo is saying. Is that your real name? Is your surname Moo? It's chaos if so. That is hell. Alex Kershaw is asking, how is my storage box company going? I actually had to put that basically dormant the other day. The other month, because of supply chain issues and the whole country going into lockdown. I've had to let's see. I'm back. Fear not. I've survived. I've survived. Comment over on Mixer saying, that was incredibly rude. How dare you? How dare you? Am I alright down here to drive around? Is that the thing? Someone then is saying in the mixer comments that my girlfriend pays for all my cars. Andy, mate, honestly, that is the dream. If someone could sweep me off my feet and pay for all my cars, preferably a model, a female model, that'd be fantastic. But sadly, that is not the case. If the Carrera GT didn't exist, this is a good question. If the Carrera GT didn't exist, what would be my next dream car? Ooh, that is a very, very Christ. Follow me, by the way, even though I've got absolutely no idea where I'm going. I think probably an F12 TDF when they've done another 100 grand or so. I think they're going to go down to about 499. So maybe I'd like an F12 TDF, although I don't think it's really worth a premium over the normal F12. I don't know. Kenzo is asking me, if you have to pick one watch for the rest of your life, which one is it? Green, Submariner, Kermit. Not the Hulk, Kermit. Christopher Burke is asking me, have you had a McDonald's recently on a Swallow? Christopher Burke, I would like to inform you that I have not had a McDonald's of late. They're very thin on the vegan goods. So there's not much for me in there. I'm now vegan, as I like to tell everyone. Although reality is I'm probably 90% vegan and 10% of the time I'm just a vegetarian. But there's slim pickings at McDonald's for vegans. McDonald's are behind the curve on that one. KFC and Burger King have got their act together. They've got two actual really viable alternatives. Most pizza places have got their act together. Papa John's, but not McDonald's. There we go. Does Crisps eat crisps? Asking in the YouTube comments. Yes. He does. He eats anything you put in front of him, which is quite alarming. He ate some of my girlfriend's dad's medication a number of weeks ago, and we had to rush him to the vet. He'll just eat anything in front of him. He's an idiot. He really is an idiot. Do I think Tag Heuer are a good starter watch? What model? I would only ever get a Tag Heuer Monaco. That's the only tag I would get. That doesn't mean it's the only good one, but it's just the only one I would get. Have I planned for any holidays this year? I was supposed to be travelling this summer. I was supposed to be spending about a month in LA, carnage out there. That was my big plan this summer, and there were some other bits and bobs going on. But yeah, it's all gone to hell. James Thornton is asking, what happened to the F40 shares thing a few years ago? They didn't reach their funding goal, so everyone got refunded. Kind of a happy release, to be honest. I didn't want to be tied to that car forever with everyone. If it all went to hell, so it was quite good actually. It was a win-win really. How do you open your pista with the watch bracket thing? Bracket? Bracelet? You just press the button and it opens. Driveline Time is asking me, do I cook much or do I order out? I don't think I've cooked in about 2 years. I've not gone to a supermarket, like a huge supermarket, bought food for myself in about 3 years. I just order out, it's really bad. All my girlfriend cooks. That's it. Jay Bell is asking, what car meet show event are you looking forward to or missing this year the most? I usually do a trip down to South of France with all my friends and Monaco. We truck all our cars down there, fly out there, meet the cars there, and then drive around the Coltrane. Really missing that. That'll be around this time last year. Really, really sad. Very, very sad. John Smith is asking a very valid question. Is Crisps more of a rabbit or a piglet? It depends. It really depends what time of day. The afternoons he's more of a rabbit, in the morning he's more of a piglet. What's going on here? We are going to swap over now. Someone's just arrived in a Carrera GT. Get out. Get out. That's not a VW. Get out now. It's a lovely car. Fantastic choice. You have any nice taste. But you have to absolutely get out. Nice spec though. Silver wheels. I see. Good work. And someone's arrived in a camper van. So what we're going to do now, we're going to swap over. There's a halfway point. So go make yourself a cup of tea. Go for a little lap of your house, go in the garden, pick your nose, whatever it is for 5 minutes, and then join me in 5 minutes. I'm going to add in 12 new people. So get in the YouTube comments, get in the Mixer comments, throw in your gamer tag, and we will get adding at this end at random. I will catch you in 5 minutes. Hello, hello. Welcome to the new group. Just changing something over. Final thing. Thank you very much for your patience. I'm back. I've got a lot of questions to get through, both on Mixer and YouTube. Goodness gracious me. There's a lot to work through. Hope everyone enjoyed their cup of tea. Or their nose picking. Whatever you've been doing. I hope by now everyone has got their free car. I think someone's watching one of my videos in the background. I can I can hear me. Someone said when meal. Oh, hello. How you doing? No, not everyone else can hear you. I'm the only one that can hear you, so I will have to talk to you slightly less than I'd otherwise like. I feel very rude. Someone in the comments. It's probably equally as exciting. Going to say something else then. Right, I've got a comment over on YouTube asking when am my brother Sam, Seen Through Glass, JWW and Paul going on a tour of London? We're not all going to go on a tour together, I'm afraid. I think is the easiest way of putting that. There's lots of people leaving their gamer tags in here. It's quite difficult to negotiate through them. I did ask for it though. Hi mate, hope you're well. What do I do for a living besides YouTube, if you don't mind me asking? I've got a number of different business interests. Oh, this is hell. What's going on here? We've got a piece to spec IDR. That is hell. Well done, whoever's brought that in. EDMG. Not the most snappy name, but you're forgiven because your car's sick. I'm in a Touareg. I'm fancying some trouble this evening in my Touareg with the TGE TV number plate. So, follow me. We're going to go to another beauty spot. We're going to get some pictures. Pigbox is asking, what charity work do I do and support? Those that follow me regularly will know what I do with regards to that and the charitable endeavours that I've been doing over the past few years. I often feel people ask questions like that to have a little go. What I would also say is a damn sight more than any of the other automotive guys. So hopefully you're not having a dig. I do try and do my bit. Jack Emerson is saying, yo, there's been a 675 LT down the road from me recently. You need one. No, I don't. I don't need the hassle that goes with my McLaren. Harry Westcott is saying, TG, you sound like the announcement pilot on a plane. The announcement pilot as opposed to the normal pilot. The pilot that's just in charge of the atmosphere. Point taken though, I probably sound like a classic. Okay, I'm looking through the comments here. Will I tie the knot with a girlfriend in the future? Might a proposal be on the cards? Why have I read this out? She's not listening, so I can say whatever I want actually. And will Crisps attend the wedding? Should I get married to her, Crisps would attend the wedding, yes. We'd put them in a tux or whatever it is you wear at a wedding. Who knows? She deserved a medal if she wanted to marry me, to be honest. Of all the jobs I have, what is the most interesting to you? YouTube. As a job, YouTube is the best job out there. Definitely just prattling around with cars for a living. I feel really lucky that that's what I do for a living. So yeah, what is going on here? There's an 812 super fast in the mix. Everyone stop the game, everyone go home. There's a non-VW. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Is he gone? Is he dead? What's happening? Goodness me. How? Goodness me. Banish yourself. No, I'm joking. That's fine. Good. Lovely choice. Lovely choice. As a famous man once said, it's good, but it's not the one. Not this evening. Any other time, absolutely fine. Right. I'm going back through the comments then. No worries, by the way, mate. I'm not actually being serious. I don't really care. What are my thoughts on Elon Musk and SpaceX? What are my thoughts on that? Very good. I think it's very impressive. I think it's a very interesting public-private partnership between NASA and Elon Musk company. It's all very exciting. I wish the two astronauts well. I mean, I bloody wouldn't go up there, but good on them. Good on them. Would I ever buy a P1 if prices drop drastically? No, and no. Absolutely not. That was a no. I'm not getting a P1. I just wouldn't. Even if they're $500,000, I still wouldn't get one. Dylan is saying, good evening Tom, hope you've been enjoying this weekend. Thank you Dylan, it's lovely. Would I consider the new Golf GTI Mark 8 as a daily driver for the next few years? Dylan, that is a very good question. Very, very good question. And I have indeed been considering the new Golf GTI Mark 8 as a daily driver for the next few years. I very much miss my Mark 7.5 Golf GTI, and I've been following the progress and the release of the new Golf GTI with eagle eyes. I'm very, very keen to see that car in the metal, and it's definitely on the list for a daily driver. I really missed mine, and I don't see why I wouldn't add another one to the garage, to be honest with you. So yes, I'm eager to hear everyone's thoughts on that, and when things open up a little better, maybe I'll get some access to a Golf GTI with VW, and I can do a video on it, and I can discuss it, we can do some spec options, and I can make a decision. But I'd be keen to hear all your thoughts on that. What is my favourite trainer release of late? Chunky Donkeys are up there, but I think the Travis 270 for cash. What's my thoughts on Subaru returning to WRC? Yeah, they better be good. There's no pressure at all. They used to be key goods, but yeah, who knows? How do I drive and read the comments? It's a very good question. Wouldn't you like to know? Wouldn't you like to know? I'm a multitasking pro. If you look though, my driving is horrendous. That's why. You can. I'm actually quite good at reading. Funnily enough, I'm quite good. The difficulty though, inline Jack, whatever your name was, sir. Would I consider a Jag E-Type? No. What is the best model GTI in my opinion? Mark 1. Why not? Am I getting a 675? No. Can I recommend an insurance company? I use First Point UK, they do my cars. I spend about 20 grand a year on insurance. Would I ever consider being a host on a car show like Top Gear? Depending on the pay packet, yes. But I feel you wouldn't be able to churn or earn as much money possibly. I feel there'd be an earnings cap. Being a host on a show like Top Gear. Obviously Clarkson and the like were on silly cash. I think if you came in as a new presenter, I think you'd be on fairly turd money. So with caveats, yes, potentially. Will I do a video of all my swatches? Yes, I will at some point. I'm just buying a few more and then I'll get onto it. I bought one this morning. It's carnage. Tom, what are my thoughts on the Adidas Pharrell MND human races? I don't actually like them. I never have. I've never had any. Someone's asking, can they hold my hand? Yeah, sure. It's 2020. Why not? As long as it's sanitised. Yes. Yes. Good point. Good point. Sanitise those hands, please. Is that a BMW? Because it is. I'm going to get really aggressive. No, it's not. Good. False alarm. Everyone's in VWs. What's that on the bonnet of that car? What does it say? Some of you swines. Does it say CGT on that bonnet, or am I just seeing things? Maybe I am. Chaos. It doesn't say CGT at all. I need an eye test. My finance company have tuned into this. Mike there is asking, will we be financing a racing simulator soon, Tom? No, I can't use sims. They make me feel sick. I don't know if there's something wrong with my brain, but I get dizzy when I use them and I feel ill. I don't know if that's normal. Let me know in the comments. Mix a comment. Tom, do you remember when I first met you and Archie when you were walking past the Harley Davidson store in Chelsea about 2 years ago? I remember it well. Yes, I remember it well. F marks 1, 2, 3. It was really good to see you. No, I don't. Although it does ring a bell. So can we have that? Is that all right? Mate, I don't remember what I ate for breakfast. I'd be doing well to remember that. I'd actually be worried if I remember. You should be worried if I remembered you. Someone said, if I did a show like Top Gear, would Archie be the captain slow? I don't think he would be. I think he's a relatively good driver. I think I'd probably be captain slow. I'm appalling behind the wheel. Do I play any other car games? I've been known to frequent Gran Turismo. I did a campaign with Sony the other day. That was quite fun. Although I think I'm a bit of a Forza man in comparison. Harry is saying he bought the Swatch White Knight yesterday. Key goods indeed. Key goods. A lot of you buying Swatches off the back of me pushing them recently. That's not even me being paid to push them either. I just genuinely quite like them. But I will be emailing Swatch and asking for some cash. I think I'm owed it. Someone's saying, how difficult was it to get a pista allocation? I had to buy a GTC4 Lusso T, which about 55 grand fell out of it in order to get my pista brand new at list price. So pretty painful, not difficult, but painful. The paperwork was easy, but the kicking the balls was pretty difficult actually. What's my favourite hot hatch at the moment? Do you know what? Can't beat a Golf R. Just can't beat it. I think if I had to go back to hot hatch film now, I'd go for a Mark 7.5 Golf R or the Mark 8 Golf GTI. Will a Mercedes Project 1 be in the TGE garage someday? I think I'll need to churn a few more ads to get one of them, mate. Unfortunately, I think I'm way off. Way off. For those asking then how they can join in on this, you can join in next weekend, 8 PM. It is possibly going to be the final one, so you can join next weekend. But this is the second group this evening that have been added in at random by leaving their gaming tags. They've literally just been picked, and oh god, I'm so bad at this. Goodness me. I do apologise, everyone. I'm horrendous at this. But the group's being added in at random. This is the penultimate one, so next week I think may be the final one. Is that the thing from Scooby-Doo? The pickup truck, the camper van pickup truck thing. What was that? The mystery machine? That's hell. That's 900 brake. You are hell. Get out of the way, 500 nav off. That's hell. Well then, sir, you are sending that mystery machine like... How would you put GT2 RS engine in it? Is that a simple thing to do? Is that easy in the game? I'm not very good at this stuff. Mayhem. How's the handling? Does it handle well? I can't imagine. No, all good, mate. I mumble like nobody's business, so no, you're pronunciating it very well. So, how's the aero? Is that a good question? That's hell, to be fair. Of course, you're in trouble in that. Chaos. You see, I reply on all platforms. I'm keen. I'm on it. Oh yeah, I do remember that. No, I do. My memory stretches that far. Just not 2 years. Random meeting in the street. So for those that can't hear what's going on, because I don't think people can actually hear you at home, that mystery machine's got GT2 RS engine in it with 900 brake horsepower. It's mayhem. I don't want to race it, thank you. It's probably far faster than my Touareg. I'm cruising in comfort over here. Right, someone's asking in the YouTube comments, going to get back into the questions, how does the Carrera GT deal with speed bumps? The answer to that is badly. The suspension is rock hard, and there is no nose lifter, and the front end is probably worth more than my house. So very bad. Someone's saying, how hard is it to get a P1 in the UK? It's very easy. There's loads sitting for sale and no one wants them. You should get my girlfriend to play with me. Fact of the day, my girlfriend actually used to be a gamer. She used to be into gaming when she was younger and used to do all sorts of tournaments and whatnot. So she's actually better than me at gaming. Someone's asking me for my opinion on IWC watches. I'm a big fan. Lee Gren is saying, hello, hope you're good. If I see you at Mobile again, would you mind if I said hi? Kind of chicken out last 2 times. For anyone who sees me out and about, you can always say hello. I like saying hello. I like meeting people. It's nice that seeing names on screens is actually nicer to meet people in person and put faces to names. So always come and say hello. Yeah, I'm always game for it. I'm never going to be rude because at the end of the day, the only reason I'm going to mess around in cars for a living is for people get behind me. So do say hello. Basically, I don't bite. I don't spit either, or cough in people's faces. I'm good. What are my thoughts on London slowly making it harder to own a petrol car? That's just the way of all cities. I think it was inevitable. Petrol is key to the economy for now, so I don't think they're going to ban it completely, but yeah, it's pretty hellish to own a petrol car if you want to be in central London or drive in there every single day. Especially as last night, I went to pay my congestion charge. It was my final few hours before the midnight the next day finished, and the website was glitching, wouldn't accept my payments, so I'm now just going to get a fine in the post of like 80 quid. Because I didn't pay my £14 charge. So, cheers everyone. Someone's asking a personal question. How long have I been together with my girlfriend, or is that too personal? No, that's not that personal. In the scheme of things. It's just over a year, I think. It's the anniversary, I think. We're in trouble for that. Thanks for reminding me. When am I next visiting DMS? Very soon. Very soon. With the 996. We're going to go down there with the 996. And we're going to fit the Porsche Classic infotainment system. ECM, whatever it's called. We're going to fit that down there. So that's good fun. We're in Southampton. Keep your eyes peeled. Chris Redmond is asking over on YouTube, am I going to grow my beard again? No. No. I think I've been there, done that, and every time I look back at old photos of myself with that beard, I don't know what on earth I was doing, to be honest with you. I don't know why more people didn't tell me to shave it off. You're all quite lenient. What do I think of Supercar Nigel's Speedster? I love the Speedster. I think they're overpriced on the aftermarket. I think they're a little bit overpriced actually retail, personally. And his spec is not a spec I would ever personally go for on that car. I don't think it suits it. Then again, I have a Speedster that looks like it's been through IKEA backwards. So, should I really comment? Yeah, it's a good car anyway. Can't really go wrong. Anywho. Someone's saying they love my content, thank you very much. The old Porsche is stunning. So those that aren't aware, my 912 is back on the channel. That is my 1966 Porsche. I expect some of the younger ones out there aren't going to care about that car. But, one second, hold on. The 912 is back on the channel. Anyway, here's one for you lot. I'm going to ask you lot a question now. Who here actually drives a VW in real life, not just driving around smashing things up on Forza? Someone has a Passat. You're in America and you drive a Passat. Chaos! Which Passat is it? So I don't know if people out there can hear you. So there's a guy in America saying he drives a Passat. It's the 2.5 SE, but he's 17. So by my reckoning, a 17-year-old in a Passat is absolute mayhem. Do you know what I saw on collecting cars the other day? Was the W12 Phaeton. So I think they do 200 miles an hour in relative comfort. That is on the collecting cars platform right now. Very, very, very key goods. So someone is saying, I'm too young to drive, but my mum has a Golf R. My dad drives an S3. I prefer your mum's car, mate. Good work. Someone's saying they did have a Golf GTI. Very, very well done. We've got Sean in the mix. He's got a red 2009 Polo. Hello, sir. Monkfish has got a Mark IV R32. Monkfish, you're a very cool guy. Mark IV R32 is cash. Someone's saying they sold their Polo GTI, the 2006 model. Well, you are a silly sausage. Go and get yourself another GTI immediately. Someone in Zimbabwe out there is driving a Tiguan. Big up Yamurai. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. I've got a boring name, so I don't know how to say interesting names. We've got a Caddy Maxi. We've got Mark III Golf in the mixer comments. Flying around all over the place. Someone's saying they had a Golf Mark V as their first car. They bought it for 300 euros. They loved it, but they blew the engine up. Goodness me. I don't know. I don't want to know what you were doing to blow a Mark V Golf engine up. They are very, very resilient. Mark Bamford's got a Mark VI Golf GTI in UK, in the Manchester. Slightly less exotic, but big up yourself, Golf GTI. Good work, sir. I hope you got the tartan seats. Chris Redmond is saying he had a Golf R and he's now got an E92 Frozen Silver M3. Two very cool cars, to be honest with you. Can't argue with them at all. Someone is saying they live in New Zealand and they have a Mazda MX-6 wagon. That was not the question, sir. The question was, do you have a VW, Squire? But very cool you're tuning in from New Zealand. That's amazing. And it never ceases to amaze me. There's someone from France here. It's amazing. All over the world. I feel quite humbled by this. I feel very boring just sat in London. In my pants, live streaming on Forza. I'm not in my pants, don't panic everyone. 2013 Polo. That is hell. The guy in Zimbabwe is saying that I said his name correct. I don't think I'm going to go back for another run at it because I'm probably going to let myself down. But yes, you're right. That is cash and chaos. Someone said they bought a new Polo this week, first car. Well done, sir. Strong lockdown purchase there. Well done, well done. Good work. Someone was saying they worked with someone, sorry, that had a Mark II Jetta with pink Porsche wheels. That is mayhem. Give them a high five, whoever that person is. Someone in the mixed comments is saying they've had 4 VWs over the years, and up a Jetta, a Mark 7 GTD estate, and now the Maxi. Good work, sir. You pretty much covered the entire range there. Good work. Ben Parfit. Big love to you, sir. Thank you very much for the nice comment over on the YouTube comments. Tom, would I ever do a meet in London for my fans? I hate the word fans. Makes me sound like I think I'm famous. I am a nobody, but it would be quite cool to do a car meet in London. I would just need to ensure there was no nobody driving like an idiot, because I've seen a lot of that recently and I don't want anything to do with it. Someone, Ross Cullen, why have I said Cullen? Cullen, quite clearly, in the YouTube comments, has a Lupo GTI 2001. Do you know what? The past kind of 15 years or so, it's less than this, more than 15 years, of recent decades, Lupo GTI is going to be one of my favourite VWs. I love the Lupo GTI. It's super, super rare. Haven't seen one in ages. Right, we're going to go to the last beauty spot in the game, and we're going to line up again nicely and get some photos. Lupo GTI is cool. I haven't seen one in ages. They're sick. I love it when people slam them. Someone in Belgium tuned in. Someone's asking, is there's any A45 owners? There may well be, sir, but it's of no relevance this evening, Scott. Get out of here. I'm joking. I've got to tone it down. It's going to be completely PG. Should I get a VW as a first car? Yes. You can't really break them. They're great. I had my Golf GTI for 2 years. I didn't baby it particularly. It did get a fairly rough ride. It didn't get babied like a lot of my other cars, and it did not put a foot wrong. And I'm not just saying that because I'm on a VW live stream. I'm quite honest about things. If it was rubbish, I'd probably highlight it. But yeah, they are, in my experience, they've been extremely reliable. So I'm saying I don't have a VW, but I have got a Mustang. It's not relevant, Matthew. Mustang's cool, but it's really not relevant at all. Nor is a Ford Galaxy. Oh no, you've got a Ford Galaxy with a VW engine in it. That does count, Robert. I don't know why or how you've done that, but good on you. Good on you. Jack Hemmings has got a Mark 5 GT TDI. They got a lot of talk, those GT TDIs, lads. You go steady there, sir, especially if you took it to a tuner, a little remap. So for those that want a free gift and they're tuning in, do get in my Instagram stories or click on the mixer comments. The link is there. All you got to do is go put your gamer tag in there. Gift a free car, as if by magic, over the next couple of days. That does end within the next few hours. So if you want your free car and we drop to your garage instantly, get in the mix. Get in the mix. Someone's saying, did I see a GT3 RS that got trashed on Rodeo Drive with the riots in full swing? Whilst I'm not going to comment on the riots, I will say that's a terrible waste of a lovely car. It's very sad. Hopefully insurance will cover that and nobody was hurt. Someone's saying, shout out to the Volkswagen Club of North Korea. Are you trolling me? Is someone from North Korea on here? The VW Club? Hello, if so. Shout out to the North Koreans tuned in. Favourite meal before I turn vegan? Do you know what, Lohan? We've gone off topic with that, and I don't know why I've read that out in the middle of the VW stuff, but it wasn't a cut-off point. Someone's asking, what do I think about the Up? I love the Up GTI. And what I'm really slam it, it's the commentary from earlier this way. I love the Up GTI. I think they're really, really cool. It reminds me of the Lupo GTI. There's some cool little heritage features on the Up GTI. It reminds me of the Mark 1 Golf GTI as well. But what I'm really excited for from VW is the ID3. So they're kind of, my way of putting it is they're kind of electric car for the masses. I think that's going to be the car that shows people that having an electric car does work. You can use one, and that's for everyone, and that range anxiety really isn't a thing if you're using it for kind of like town driving at the very least. So yeah, I'm really excited to see that come. I think that's going to bring the revolution with it. I think it's going to do for the electric car what the Golf did for the hatchback, just be kind of the benchmark really. Yes.
So people laughing about the North Korea stuff. Listen, I've got to be respectful. There may well be someone tuned in from North Korea. I don't know whether there would be. I don't know what the whole kind of internet vibe is over there. But listen, if there is someone over there tuning in, I don't want to be rude to them. So I'm very welcoming. Everyone's welcome on these streams. What do I think on the VW Buzz coming in 2022? I don't know anything about it. What country is the biggest in terms of your YouTube audience? I think it's fairly obviously it's the UK. It's about 60% on YouTube. Do I think the e-Golf is worth it? Yeah, I nearly bought a GTE. Oh no, hold on, that's different. Oh, goodness me. Hell, Crisps is ruining my life. Yeah. Get in the mix. I've never tried anything electric from VW, but they're just one of those brands that don't really screw things up. So yeah, it'll be great. This is an interesting question. Not VW related, but very interesting to me. If I had to pick another YouTuber's car for a day out, who would it be? Shmee's SLF Black Series, without the shadow of a doubt. That thing is sick, and I like his silver wheels as well. So what we're all doing now then, we're lining up, and the in-game photographer with VW is going to be taking photos of you guys, and they're going to be shared across the VW social media, be it Twitter, be it Instagram, all those ones. There's a lot of SpaceX talk on here. SpaceX. That's a very interesting question that's just been fired in. So, would I choose a different spec if I got to spec my Pista myself? Without a shadow of a doubt, yes. I would have gone for British Racing Green, probably, just to annoy people, and orange interior, just to be hellish. Yeah, absolute hell. And possibly orange wheels. I would have just gone over it. But yeah, I like my piece of spec, and it's a one-off. It's actually an Atelier car before the Atelier run was done, because they typically come at the end of the kind of the Pista run. So they weren't allowed to call it Atelier. There's loads of like one-off weird options. I actually found the spec sheet the other day, so I'm gonna do a video on that. Loads of hidden things I didn't know about my Pista year in. I didn't spec it, so I didn't actually know exactly what was on the spec sheet, but there's weird things like the upgraded hi-fi, but the badges aren't on the upgraded hi-fi. He specified those not to be on there. There's a £4,000 option underneath the carpet mats, some carbon nonsense. Yeah. So there's some real awful stuff on there that's just a complete rip-off, but I'm going to go through that in the video, showing the hell out of it, probably an advert at the beginning. Is there another Ventador cooking chicken vlog in the mix? It didn't go down that well last time. I got accused of wasting food, even though I donated money to a food bank or something. So no, I wouldn't want to waste food, and it wouldn't be a chicken this year because I'm vegan, so it'd be like a potato or a piece of bread. Yeah, broccoli, like toasting broccoli. So I don't think it'd have the same effect. Someone's just shouted "shave" at me. YouTube comments. Good point. Are we going to a different spot now? We are. We're off to a different spot. This one's hell. This final spot. This is the final spot this evening. I don't know if we've got some fans here. How? You'd all stop having a pile up. Honestly, it's all got quite aggressive in the dying moments. Someone's saying, have I sold my Mini GP3? Now that's a very good question, Holly Linton. That is a video to come. Hoy. What is my favourite car apart from the Carrera GT? Question. Got to be the Pista, I think. But the Carrera 4S is very close in behind. Woo. Do you think you will ever shake up the Supercross and the Sean? Sorry, mate. If I had 250k sitting around, what car would I buy? Speciale. Park all over the road, people. Park everywhere. You don't have to line up nicely this time. Park all over the road. This is the grand finale now, so just park in a scattered measure. Try and make it look artistic, or you can just ram each other. But yeah, park all over the road. And then the photographer is lining up. He's literally just messaged me to say, get everyone park all over the road, preferably facing the same direction. Be good. Someone's asking me which VW would I like to see in my garage next. Golf GTI Mark 8, I think. Would I ever get a VW camper? Potentially, but I'd love to put a Porsche engine in as well. Please park up nicely, stay still, behave yourselves. We're not lining up this time, so we're just going to park in a haphazard fashion, all facing the same direction. Got people lined up shouting on either side. It's like Sloane Street. If Zone 1 in London gets shut down for cars, where will I do my videos? Contrary to popular belief, I don't actually often do videos in Zone 1. YouTube Square isn't the Zone 1, I don't think. I might be lying, actually. That could be a lie. Seb is asking, how was my experience at Bethpage Golf Course with Amiga? I flew out to New York with Amiga last year. It was a lot of fun. They're a class act. They're a great brand. Yeah, it's a lot of fun stuff. I don't know that much about golf, but Kenzo was asking, is the GTE the perfect VW? Do you know what? I've heard a lot of people say that, and maybe it is. Oh, goodness me. I'm going to feel... Oh, God. It's like the 8th time I've yawned. Yeah, we're getting the money shot right now. Follow me, follow me. Park haphazard all over the road. Lovely stuff. And I promise this is then it. It's a Scirocco. Everyone park in the same direction. Possible. Whisper saying, will I ever move out of London? I've actually got a house already just outside London, but I was trying to buy something in the Cotswolds the other day, but it fell through because the vendor has got no manners. I put an offer in and they were very to me about my offer. No offer, and then 10% of the asking price. So I pulled out of that. But yeah, it was a place in the Cotswolds, 2-car garage, lovely stuff. Yes. Kieran J is asking F12 or an Aventador. That's not even a question. F12 every single time. Seb Crabtree is asking, what are my thoughts on Archie getting a 570S? Terrible idea. Terrible, terrible idea. Terrible brand, terrible car, terrible idea. What is the chance of TGE coming to South Africa? Quite high, to be honest. I'd love to go to South Africa. I've never been. So yes. Think Cars is asking a very valid point. Where will we see the final pics of this? Right, very good lining up, guys. That is the photo done. That is the stream now done. Go Course Havoc, do whatever you want for the time being. I'm going to end things in 1 second. Am I still working in quarantine? Yep, harder and longer than ever, to be honest. I've worked harder throughout this than I've done. What's the first fast food place I crave? Hell! KFC. I think that's it then. Thank you very much for tuning in to the VW TGE virtual Treffen. It is the 3rd in 3 weeks, and we should be kicking off 8 PM next week, next Sunday, with possibly the final stream. Do keep your eyes peeled to my Instagram stories for the free VW gift. That'll be an exclusive for everyone tuning in to this live stream using that link. All you have to do to get that free gift is put your gamer tag into the little form. It's very, very simple. If it confuses you, then you've got problems. It couldn't be easier. Someone's saying, will I buy JWW's TDF? No, I think the spec is it's not great. It's boring and it's not particularly high spec. There's lots of interesting TDF specs for triple layer paint with delivery miles that you could probably get for the same money. So it would probably be the last TDF I ever bought. I don't like it at all. I think it's terrible spec wise. Car's amazing. And yeah, it's up for 650, which I don't think you'll ever get in a month of Sundays. Anywho, I think that's that then. I think we're going to tune out, shake it all about. I'm going to disappear. Far Hands in Singapore. Hello, mate. Would I ever consider coming over there? Yes, please. I did want to go to the Singapore F1 this year, but I think that's fallen apart. Right, I think that's it. Thank you very much for tuning in, wherever you're tuning in, be it Mixer, be it YouTube, or be it on Forza itself. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate you tuning into these and obviously supporting everything I do. Do stay tuned for the photos and videos from this live stream being across my social media and the VW official social media as well. Cheers, guys. Over and out. Stay safe. Look after yourselves. And I'll see you all very, very soon. Ciao for now.